Okay, on the next page, this is on 415, I should mention that the climax of the book really happens when Jubal and Mike meet, when Mike has his cult running. So Mike leaves the house, he does the carny stuff, he actually meets someone who becomes a high priestess in his cult. Maybe I should talk about that now, because that's a good point to make. So he meets a carny woman, who's like an older woman, and she's like the tattoo lady. Her whole body is tattooed. And so she'll show off, I guess, behind a tent. She'll show off herself behind a tent for people who pay, because her whole body is a piece of art. She's a tattoo lady. And she becomes the high, one of the, not the high, I don't know, she's a high up person in Mike's cult. And it's a very interesting, his whole cult is a critique on Christianity, or I guess religion, maybe not, religion in general. So consider the Christian religion, where the body is depravity, and you got to cover yourself up, even worse in, of course, Muslim cultures, where you cover up yourself even more, the body's even more depraved. And in contrast, one of Mike's high up people is a person whose whole body is a work of art to be examined and praised. That is a direct contrast to Christianity. There could be nothing worse than someone who uses their body for their work, whether that's a prostitute or a tattoo lady, right? Just like they ridicule Mary Magdalene as a whore. She is supposed to be a depraved individual. Same with this woman. I can't remember her name in the book, the tattoo lady. But in Mike's religion, she is one of the highest people. So this is a direct contrast to Christianity. There's no doubt about it. Having the body is something to be worshipped. And there's a lot of sex in Mike's religion. He calls it growing closer. And Mike's religion, and I wrote this, by the way, the reviews I do, I always write up a Goodreads review. So, and my Goodreads account is on my channel. You can get to it. So I wrote about this on the Goodreads review as well. So sex is very important to Mike's religion, and he calls it growing closer. And there's this spiritual aspect. The spiritual aspect in modern religions and Christianity is you're supposed to do good and give alms and help people, and that's supposed to be your getting closer to God, right? But in Mike's religion, it's not about that. It really is about sex is a very important part of it, and they practice kind of polyamorous, like you get with someone, you can have sex with them. I don't think they ever discuss homosexuality, but you can go to bed with anyone that you like that wants to with you as well in this religion. There's a lot of the rooms in the cult in the church building that have they're just pillows everywhere, like on the floor. So they're just like places to sleep, right? And getting to know someone and practicing spirituality is this growing closer.